episode 48 of The Beardcaster. My name is Scott Sikora, and I am The Beardcaster. Welcome to a podcast all about beards and mustaches, beard culture, and all the stuff that goes along with it. Hear the stories from the people and learn the tricks of the trade on how to grow and maintain your style with advice taken from our personal experiences. It is about the facial hair lifestyle we live and our daily lives in the world around us and how we deal with life. So please join me, the Beardcaster, Scott, as I share the stories about these people and you hear how they are using their facial hair to do great and fun things. TheBeardcaster.com for more information about the podcast. There you can get hooked up with my social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. You can also email me at scott@thebeardcaster.com if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or you just want to say, yo, what's up? That's what the kids do. But yeah, if you want to reach out to me, you can do it at thebeardcaster.com. You can check out all the old episodes. You can subscribe. There's so much fun stuff there. There's pictures. There's just go there. Just go now. Or you can wait till later. Just remember, I'll tell it to you one more time, thebeardcaster.com, so you remember. We're going to dive right into episode 48 right now. This is probably one of the most intense interviews I've ever done. Oh, it was a long one too. I had to cut quite a bit. But then on top of that, I had an additional interview that I did with this person about a month ago, and then I had to cut that one up, and then I had to put it at the end. So you're getting a super duper super size episode today with one of the number one greatest people in the world. Now, you might say, how did I get such a great guest? Well, you know what? When this awesome guest beat me to the ground twice last month, I asked for mercy and I said, "Excuse me, sir, but please, can I have an interview with you?" And he graced me. So today I am joined by Aaron Johnston, no relation to Gary from, anyways, never mind. But no relation to Gary as far as I know. But he is the number one in the world, that is, natural goatee. He took first place at the 2017 World Beard and Mustache Championship that happened in Austin, Texas last month. So yeah, and we became instant friends because I was so stunned by his amazing goatee and the fact that he destroyed me. But I ended up getting 7, so I'm not that far behind. And then we ended up meeting back in Pittsburgh a couple weeks ago, and he beat me down again. But I got second, so I was getting closer. But then, as you hear, as the episode goes along, he got his comings. But you can hear more from him about that. So we talked about a whole bunch of different things. So I mean, we talked about this and that, and some of those, and it just got all over the place. We were just kind of all over the place, just like two guys that have known each other forever. But so I really hope you enjoy it. And tagged on the end of that is a really interesting journey that we had together. I just keep laughing because every time I listen to it, I laugh. But a fun little trek that we had in Austin during bat night, and I just so happened to run across Aaron when we were on the bridge, and next thing I know, my mic's out and we're going. So it's pretty funny. So I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you stick around for the whole entire thing. So it's a really good one. But before we get into the interview, just real quick, if you're in the market for a new product, like I've been telling everyone, go check out CanYouHandlebar.com to get some really high quality, awesome, wonderful oils, dry oils, waxes. They got it all, and it's perfect. That's all I can say about it. So just go to CanYouHandlebar.com, enter coupon code TBM15 at checkout to save 15% on your whole entire purchase. Once again, canyohandlebar.com for all your mustache and beard needs. Dun, 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 dun. That's their jingle that I just made up now. That's not really their jingle. But let's get into this interview now and action. Just because you are a nuclear physicist doesn't mean that, you know.
Yeah, you and your nuclear physicist. I'm not good at talking in words.
But you are good at doing mathematical calculations to make sure that atoms are split at a proper rate.
Exactly. That's exactly what I do at work.
Because you're number one at that.
I'm number one at being a nuclear physicist. I'm definitely not just a welding inspector.
Oh.
I am a nuclear physicist.
Okay. Well, but in a nuclear facility, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Well, see, now, let's split hairs here because you said nuclear and, I went one way with it. You went another way. Your way is right, apparently.
Apparently, yeah. I just look at welds. I do know physicist stuff.
Like what? Give me one example of a physicist thing you know.
Split atoms, you just told me.
Oh,
You know, that's all I know.
Okay, so as we're just going to dive right into this, I'm joined with the number one in the world. Remember that. Number one in the world, natural goatee in the world. Remember that. Number one, at least for the next 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years, that's it.
2 years, that's all you get.
That's it. All I get.
And this is the guy that pulled the rug out underneath me and gave me number 7. Even if you wouldn't have won, I still probably would be number 7 or 6. But
you would probably be number 6 because and I wouldn't have been there.
Was there any chance of you not being there? Is the question.
Absolutely not. I think I registered the day it opened. I think 10 sometime.
Oh.
So, I was going. It was in the United States, and I was going. I didn't care if I had to hitchhike there or what, but I was going.
Okay, now let's talk about how the month of September you made me look like a fool between Austin and Pittsburgh. But the thing is I'm okay with that because no, go ahead. You're number one.
No,
you talk first.
You're good. No, you talk.
No,
My
you
bad.
talk. No. Number
okay,
one.
well, you went from 7th and then you went to 2nd.
But
so the next step for you is just first. So
But
that's coming for you.
I know. But as I was thinking about this, how many years have you been competing?
My first competition was in 2014, and then I talked about really wanting to do it again.
Which was where?
In Charleston,
okay,
at the Southeast Nationals.
And as I'm thinking about this right now, I hate to keep interrupting you, but now I introduced you as number one in the world goatee, but I did not give your name out. So why don't you tell us who you are?
My name is Aaron Johnston. I'm the co-president of Holy City Beard and Mustache Society out of Charleston, South Carolina.
Are you serious, Clark?
What? Who's Clark?
Oh, come on, man. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
My bad.
Oh, yeah. We'll see. You
yeah,
know,
okay.
Not all number ones know everything.
Apparently not. I haven't seen that movie since I was a little kid.
And don't call me Shirley.
Sorry.
But anyways, okay. So your first competition was in Charleston.
Correct.
Okay, tell us about that.
Let's see.
Were you nervous? Were you scared?
Yes.
Did you pee
terribly nervous? Just a tiny bit.
Just a little bit came out. There was like one little spot.
Right, yeah, just at least one little spot.
Oh, and did anyone notice that? Did your wife laugh at you? Did she make fun of you?
She always laughs and makes fun of me. That's what she does. Well, but it's okay.
But she's a winner too. She's
a winner too. Yeah, that's what she does.
But we'll get into that later. So let's
go ahead.
You go and tell us about your first experience, and I will not interrupt you anymore.
Okay. Let's see. I think basically my first experience with bearding started just like most people's in this era. I watched Whisker Wars, and
do you know what Whisker Wars is a show about? If anyone doesn't know, I'm sorry. I said I wasn't going to interrupt. But
interrupting me.
I know, interrupting cow. But yes, correct. But if people don't know about this TV show, Whisker Wars, it's about competitive bearding, and it's about these guys who grow beards, and then they compete against each other, and then there's a bunch of judges, and then they judge these guys, and then they rate them, and then they pick a winner, and then the person that wins is the winner, and then there's a bunch of drama, and then that's
it's kind of like what we do now.
Yeah, well,
but on TV.
Oh yeah, but is there drama though?
I mean, there's always drama. If you have groups of people, there's going to be drama.
What if you're do you think drama clubs have drama?
Probably not. That's probably the most, less drama area is a drama club.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
All right. Okay. So you were watching Whisker Wars. I'm feeling horrible because I'm like, I keep jumping down you. I'm going to let you talk. talk.
No, you're fine. Just keep jumping on me. Okay. This is your show. This isn't mine.
It's just, about you tonight, though. Hey, it's about you tonight. You're number one. We're celebrating you being number one. That's what we're doing. Okay. So number one, talk.
Okay. So I just go back 2014, Whisker Wars, watched it, said this was cool, Googled beard competitions in South Carolina. And I think maybe a month out was the Charleston competition in 2014. Me and my wife, Natalie, went, and it was very cool. I think I did 6 to 12. I was under 12, so whatever, 6 to 12, 8 to 12. I was in that category.
Were you full beard, 6 to 12?
I was full beard, under 12, whatever, 6 to 12, and probably finished last. It was fine, and then that's where we found
a puppy.
A puppy, the bearding community.
Oh,
yeah, and we saw the Whiskerinas, and then Natalie wanted to compete, and I thought it was really cool, and I thought, I'm going to compete all the time now, and then I never competed again until the same competition in 2015. And that was my second competition.
Now, let's take one step further back. What inspired you to even start growing?
I started doing my career.
I call this a rags to riches story. This is a you went from nothing to something so fast.
Yeah, basically.
Wow.
I shaved my sides, and that I changed the world.
It did change the world.
It literally did.
I know. But
see, I always liked facial hair. I had a little bit of facial hair in high school. I couldn't really, could never really grow a lot on my cheeks. It just never could really grow very well. And I started doing my career in 2002, and most of my work involved going to refineries and chemical plants, and I had to stay clean shaven from 2002 to basically 2010.
Is that in case you got chemicals on your face?
You just have to be respirator fit, trained, and ready, just in case some type of release in the type of plants I was doing inspections in.
God, that sounds hot.
Oh, it was very hot.
Oh, damn.
And so I moved to South Carolina, and technically I'm on a construction site, and I don't have to shave, so I stopped shaving. And that was it. And I could finally start growing a beard, apparently. And it was nice. And so I had a normal beard for a couple of years, and then back to Whisker Wars and watched it.
Holy cow. It's like all the dots are connecting. It's like one of those really cool connect the dot pictures.
Yeah, basically.
And as I look at the picture in front of me, as I've almost connected all the dots, it looks like number one goatee in the world.
Basically, that's what it all the dots connect to. Number goatee in the world.
But we have just the bottom part of the dots connected. We still have to even go back further.
Okay.
Now, you like you just said, you started growing, at the end of high school or whatever, just like pretty much all of us. But before that, was there an inspiration? Like, did your dad, your grandparents, aunts and uncles, any of those people? I mean, did they have something, or did you grow up? Is pretty much what I'm asking you.
I did grow up. That is correct.
I know. Well, usually most of us do. It's not like we grow down like Mirth from Mork and Mindy, but that's coming from where they were from. They were born old and then they aged to be very young. So that'd be growing down. But as we do on Earth, we grow up. And as you were growing up, really?
Go ahead.
I know it was a really just long way around that, but
yeah, it was quite long, but it's okay.
I know, but it was between the ages of 1 and 15, 16 years old. But did you have a lot of influential like people in your life that had beards or anything? You know, did you grow up around people that had beards that made you, like, I guess, think it was okay and want to do it?
Absolutely not. I think my dad had a mustache and he had it, and I believe maybe I was 5, 6. He shaved it off, and that was it.
Were you traumatized by that? Because usually most kids
I
are.
actually was. I was traumatized. I do not remember this. I just remember, my parents telling me stories, but apparently I was very traumatized.
Were they bedtime stories?
Sure. Yeah. Bedtime stories. Just regular stories.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Oh, I just want to make sure we were talking about the right kind of stories here, because, there are many different kinds of stories out there, and I wanted to make sure that the stories that were being told to you as a young child were the proper stories.
It was a very proper story, and basically I just told you the entire thing.
Thanks.
Dad shaved. He came out. I didn't know who he was, and then I realized it was my dad. And I think that was pretty much the extent of the story.
Wow. The end. Well, that is
the end. Whew, that was a good one.
I know, that was wow. That's an Academy Award winning movie. If I could ever see, if I could cast. Okay, who would you cast as your dad in that movie?
Who would be my dad in that movie? You could be my dad, Scott.
I picture
How about
Mickey,
that?
I picture Mickey Rourke.
Sure, yeah. Mickey Rourke is my father.
Okay, and then who would you cast as the 5-year-old version of number one goatee in the world?
You're just putting me on the spot with all these crazy questions. I don't know. A 5-year-old kid.
Well, you can Gary Coleman. We have a time machine, so we can bring him up.
Oh, so I can time travel to make Macaulay Culkin then.
Yeah,
5-year-old Macaulay Culkin can be me.
Perfect.
There we go.
Perfect. And who plays your mom?
Played my mom, like Judy Garland.
Judy, this sounds like a really interesting movie that I could get behind.
Yeah, sounds good. Maybe we could go back with me being Gary Coleman.
Well, maybe who knows? Maybe your best. Do you have any brothers or sisters?
I have 2 sisters.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Phoebe Cates could be one, and then who would the other sister be?
Who's Phoebe Cates?
Okay, never mind. But let's. You're obviously much younger than I.
Apparently, you're talking craziness.
Yes, I am.
I don't know.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Who's going to play my sisters? My sisters can just play them.
Okay.
That's their big break into Hollywood, is playing my sisters in my made-for-TV movie.
Okay. Well, it's actually would be a Netflix series.
Oh, okay.
Because they're
Netflix.
Yeah, they're buying everything up, and TV, blah blah. It's all about Netflix these days.
Well, the Lifetime movies are always fun though, because you know what's going to happen.
So that means your dad's going to murder your mom in this movie?
No, more of a Christmas thing. Not a murder, more of Christmas. They go to a town and the girl falls in love with the firefighter and
holy crap.
All that stuff.
Wow. This is really taking a turn for the worst.
I don't know.
Well, it's a Lifetime movie.
Let's talk about beards.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do that. I don't know actors and stuff.
I know. Well,
that's my wife's stuff. She would be blowing you away with all these coming up with people to play roles and all that jazz.
Dinner rolls and jazz concerts. I hear you.
Exactly. That's what she does. Movie roles and jazz concerts. That's Natalie in a nutshell.
Well, Natalie's going to be on at some point. I got to talk to her because she's also very interesting.
She's much more interesting to talk to than me.
But
I apologize.
No, you are extremely interesting, sir. You are number one in the world. You have the most.
That's all I have. I am number one goatee in the world, and I'm a nuclear physicist.
Yes, or so you slept at a Holiday Inn Express last night, I hear.
Yeah, basically. Holiday Inn Express. Go ahead.
Where did you stay last night?
Where did I stay last night? I was in a Comfort Inn in Fayetteville, North Carolina last night.
Now, what happened last night? Tell us about what happened last night, because I really want to hear about this.
Oh, yeah, you would want to hear about this, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would.
Let's see.
My evil heart wants to hear about this.
Gee, I wonder where this is leading up to.
Okay, go ahead. Tell us about what happened last night.
We went to the Cape Beard beer competition in Fayetteville. And there was no goatee category, which is fine. You know, most competitions just do a partial beard. But then it put me in the category, you know, with the mighty two beard Patrick Quinn.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Patrick Quinn.
Good old Patrick Quinn.
All right. What did he place? Did he not place second in the world in chops?
He did finish second in the world in chops. And apparently last night he finished number one in the galaxy in the partial beard category.
Goodness.
I know.
Well,
hey, it is what it is.
That would have been a tough one to judge between you and him. I would have been like really pulling my beard hair out, being like, geez, I don't know who to vote for on this one.
That was what we heard, and it's fine. You know, Patrick Quinn is amazing, and his beard is amazing, and I just have one beard, and he has two beards. So
yeah,
there you go.
Yes, but you have more beard down the middle.
See, but he has more beard on the sides. So what do you do?
I think you do what Charles Abadam and I did. Was we both decided to win together, and then we took the trophy and cut it in half, and he got half of it and I got the other.
I will pitch this idea to Patrick Quinn, and I think he will be on board for cutting his trophy in half and giving me half of it.
This should be the new thing they do in competitions.
Just cutting trophies in half.
Just why?
You're a genius, Scott.
Why make one trophy when we can do like the hearts, you know, like the heart necklaces. Maybe that's what they should just be.
Everyone gets heart necklaces.
Yeah, and then I get half
with the little.
of it.
Yeah,
you get half.
That's
of it.
a great idea. I'm gonna make you a heart necklace next time I see you. I'm bringing you a heart necklace.
I don't know, man. I would wear it.
I would wear it.
Okay, well,
so there you go.
It's a deal.
It is.
It's a deal.
Let's make
a deal. That sounds like a good TV show. Let's make a deal.
That's a good idea. Make it be like a game show, and they could interview people in the audience and stuff.
No, I'm thinking more of like a reality show about car salesmen trying to sell cars to people. And
that sounds riveting.
And then what happens is like they have like 3 garages, and then they're all closed, and then like behind each door they have to pick like, oh, I want garage number 2. I want the car behind garage 2, and then the door opens and there's a donkey in there. This sounds good.
Sounds excellent. That was never been done before.
I don't think it has. Not that I'm aware of, but
not with cars and garages. So you're good.
Okay. Good.
No copyright infringement there.
All right, good. Oh, shucks. Now
that was good.
I know.
Thanks.
That's good. That's good stuff. Okay, let's talk about. This was another thought I wanted to really dive into, because as I was asking you about your past history in competing, you're obviously fairly new into the scene. I think I started around 2011, 2012. And I think I took a few years where I wasn't competing very much, but I did do a few competitions, and I'm trying to remember back in my memory bank if you and I have ever competed against each other in the goatee or partial beard category before Worlds.
I really do not think so. We've kind of, thought about this a little bit, and I think the only 2 times you and I have competed with each other is Worlds in Pittsburgh. Because I've been to Cleveland twice, Cleveland and Mansfield, but you've never competed there.
Yeah, well, because I'm part of the club and I'm not allowed to compete.
Well,
that's at least one of our rules in our club is if you're the hosting club of a competition, usually the board members, quote unquote, are not allowed to be involved in the competition.
Well, you could just be, saying you do what you want and you could compete.
But that's your moniker.
Isn't that y'all's? No, that's y'all's motto.
No, but you took it.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, I did. I did take it. I told Eric that it was mine, and
and the best
he flexed on me, and I didn't care.
I know.
I told him I'd do what I want.
That's Eric. And the thing is when this interview is done, I am going to attach our fun adventure in Austin, Texas after Bat Night.
Our fun adventure in Austin, Texas. The interview that's going to make me look like a total jerk.
No, I swear to God. The thing is I've never had so much fun talking to someone and walking. Like, I listened to this the other night and I kept texting him and I'm like, dude, this is fucking funny shit. I'm like, it was so much fun to like dick around with you. And it wasn't even the fact of you and me. It was who we were interacting with.
Everyone. We were
Yes.
interacting with everyone. It was awesome. It was very fun. I mean, this one had more nerves building up to it because I knew it was coming. That one we just talked, and really, I never even thought about you being, carrying a microphone around. We were just playing around and
but
talking to everyone we passed on the street and introduced myself to them.
Yeah, and apparently, according to Natalie, she said you still do that right now. You like walk up to a lot of people in your area and you're like, hey man, I'm number one goatee in the world, and everyone just kind of was like, yeah,
and no one cares. It's crazy.
Now how about this though? What after winning this, and now and if you listen back a couple episodes, I had interviewed you like literally like right after we got off stage. I was so excited for you. Now, at this point, you and I hadn't really, we'd mildly interacted throughout the weekend.
Correct. We knew who each other were, and we said hellos and shook hands and all that good stuff.
Yeah. But after this moment was like, I think when the friendship was actually birthed, it was like all it needed to take was that one moment of you becoming number one. And that just like kind of changed it all, because I was like, I felt this proudness for you, and I felt so excited for you. And it wasn't about, I was glad to be there. I was disappointed that I but I also knew that I wasn't anywhere near what you had. I wasn't anywhere near what anyone else had. And I was also very surprised that I got number 7. And I
honestly thought you were a huge threat going to Worlds. I think your goatee is very thick and full and nice, and I was surprised you got 7th. I was thinking more,
But I'll tell you what,
second, third, fourth.
I was more stunned, and I was looking back to pictures, but I didn't realize Paul had shaved and now he's partial.
World famous Paul Roof is now a goatee guy. Yeah. Apparently at Worlds in 2015 he announced on stage that was going to be his last competing as a freestyle guy, something along those lines.
Yeah.
But in his mind, he knew he was going to be a goatee, and he just kept it to himself, him and his barber. And right before Worlds, he chopped it off, and he showed up. And goatee man.
Yeah, and that was the thing, is like I didn't like, as soon as I saw him, I'm like, fuck. Like, it's just, but for us, like guys like us who've been competing for a while, you haven't been competing for a while, but you obviously know a lot of the big players in the game. Paul has like got a reputation to him, and he's a big name in the bearding community.
Oh, absolutely. He's Paul Roof. And when I first got into Holy City in 2015, it was nerve-wracking going up and talking to him. He was Paul Roof, and now he's my friend, and he's a goatee guy with me.
Do you guys share ice cream cones?
We do. Usually it's not a cone; it's a bowl with spoons. I don't like cones. They, the whole
dash.
Exactly. See, you have to have a spoon so you can move your mustache out of the way, and then we can feed each other with spoons.
Yeah, but you're number one in the world. You should have hired 2 girls to like hold one side of your mustache and another one to hold the other side while you take that cone right to your mouth.
Well, that's what I do now.
Well, yeah.
But I didn't before. But now exactly, that. I have the whole entourage that moves my mustache out of my way and all that good stuff.
You're like, soup boys, come. And then they bring you a bowl of soup, and then one boy holds one side of your mustache, the other boy holds the other, and the soup goes into your mouth without touching any part of the mustache.
Yeah, pretty much. That's my daily life.
That's good.
Soup boys.
Well, you have your cereal boys in the morning, then you might have your sandwich boys in the afternoon, and then the soup girls at night.
Yeah, I'm more of an egg person in the morning, but yeah.
Eggs.
So
how do you like your eggs?
Boys. How do I like my eggs? Right now, I'm eating 4 eggs scrambled in a pan, and I put them on tortilla shells with some sort of jalapeno sauce stuff that I won at Worlds, actually.
Wait, jalapeno sauce stuff or salsa?
Oh, it's a jalapeno sauce.
Sauce. Oh, sauce.
Sauce.
Okay.
Like ketchup, but
like
jalapenos.
Too much sauce.
Yeah, too much sauce.
That's what the kids are saying these days. I keep hearing that around my house, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck this too much sauce shit is.
Yeah, apparently I'm not hip because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, okay, you're not. Well, you don't have any children, so.
I have a 16-year-old stepson, but
okay.
he's not walking around talking about sauce.
Oh, and your cat too just doesn't talk about too much sauce, too much, you know.
No, none of my cats talk about sauce. They just, hang out. I have a cat sitting on me right now, actually.
And this is a very quiet cat. This is a good cat.
Yeah, Jasper's just hanging out, licking himself.
Because usually during most podcasts, at least the ones that I listen to, if there's a cat involved, it always ruins it.
Freaking cats.
They're great, though. I like cats, though.
They are. They're way better than dogs.
Cats drool. Dogs rule.
Yeah, that's why cats you can leave at home for a few days with a litter box and a big bowl of food and go to beard competitions, and you don't have to worry about someone dog sitting or cat sitting or whatever.
That is true.
Because dogs aren't even smart enough to use the bathroom in a box. They can't even figure it out.
Like me? I can poop in a box.
Well, you're smarter than a dog. That's good.
Oh, okay. Good.
Good for you.
Did you see how number 1 just put number 7 in his place right there again?
That's what we do, Scott. You know that.
I know. Well, we need to get Quinn on here. Maybe he needs to knock a couple inches off of you.
Oh, he does. He smoked me all weekend with his 2 beards and putting me down.
Oh, I will. When you had asked me if I was coming to that event, like when I had 2 weeks ago when I saw you in Pittsburgh, I was like, one of those. I really wish I had the funds and the time to be able to go like every weekend to something. And of course, this weekend it seemed like there were 3 really big events going on. Like we had something on the East Coast, something going on somewhere in the middle, and then we had something going on up in Spokane.
I think there was 4 in the United States, and then there was something in Europe. Jeez. I saw some, people that I met at Worlds, friended on Facebook and all that good stuff, and they were at some beard competition. So I think there was, that I know of, 5 beard competitions yesterday.
Oh, geez.
I know. It's crazy.
That was a crazy weekend, but yeah.
And I could only make it to one.
I know.
And it was awful.
Hey, I wonder if there's a way you can compete in multiple competitions. Like, what was it? Bon Jovi or something played 3 concerts in one day in like 3 different countries or something. I think they're
something like that. Yeah,
they hold like a world. Some bearding guy needs to do that.
I could have done 2 beard competitions in one day last year, but I had prior obligations to keep it from happening. But there was a beard competition in Columbia, South Carolina.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Columbia, the country.
Yes, Columbia, the country. And then I think 3 hours after that competition was over, there was one in Savannah, Georgia. And
Savannah.
And I think a couple people actually did make that trip and do both competitions, but unfortunately I did not do 2 competitions in one day. But that is a good goal. I should try to figure that out.
Well, I bet you'll do it because you're number 1. When you're number 1, everything's much easier.
Yeah, basically, when you're number 1, you can do whatever you want. So
yeah, because you do what you want.
Exactly.
See, you just stole it.
I did.
Again.
Copyright. Me.
Copyright.
Do you think Beards of the Old Northwest is actually, trademarked and copyrighted and all that good stuff?
We might seem like we're the most organized machine in the world, but no, we are far from that. So I'm sure.
So I should do that and then charge y'all every time you scream it on stage.
Yeah. Hey, $10
that's
to
such
me.
a good idea.
$10 to me.
I know. I'm pretty much a genius.
I know you are. Well, that's how you become a nuclear physicist and then a number 1 in the world.
By being a genius.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. So, let's dive more into the beard world of Aaron Johnston.
Okay.
Now, okay, so you now are vice president of your club.
We are co-presidents.
Oh, co.
Me and Jake McKellips couldn't decide who wanted to be president. So Paul said, why don't you both be president? And so that's what we did because we couldn't figure it out.
Well, you should have just arm wrestled for it.
Well, neither one of us really wanted it. We were like, no, you do it. No, you do it. It was that direction. It wasn't us arguing saying we both wanted it.
What's Paul's standing in the world?
In the world as far as his goatee category?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he was 10th.
Oh, okay. So
I could be incorrect.
But you're number one,
Paul.
Right?
I am number one. That's what happened.
So
yeah.
Who should be president? Who should be president?
See, but Paul's done more worlds than me. So, how's that figure out? What do we do there?
Subtraction. We'll do math. It's all
about math. Yeah, because I'm a nuclear physicist.
That's right.
So I'm great at math.
Yeah. So you take and you divide and you add and then I don't need to tell you. Yeah. I'm not a nuclear physicist.
It's okay, Scott. It's okay.
I'm a window washer.
You are. You do a great job at it too. You are a fantastic window washer.
I try. Well, you
succeed.
I leave streaks only for the purpose of people to call us back to come and wash windows again. You got to do that.
You're a businessman.
Yeah.
Oh, see, you're thinking about making money too.
Yeah. Well,
the more streaks, the more times you got to come back and clean.
I know. I make more work for myself to make more money for the company.
You're just a company man.
I am.
Look at you.
Well, I'm as what they say, a bitch.
Well, someone's got to do it.
I know. Because that's the way number 7 works.
Yeah, number 7, you have to clean windows.
I'm a bitch. Number 7 is a bitch.
I would never call you that.
What? Number 7 or a bitch?
A bitch.
Oh, but you have every right to because you're number 1 in the world.
I am, but you're such a good guy too, so it's all right.
I may be a good guy, but everything under number 1 is inferior. And that's how I've literally since Worlds at the beginning of September, I have just felt inferior to everything. But
you shouldn't.
But you know how it is.
You were at Worlds. You did good. You still 7th out of, 33,
Shut
32?
Your mouth, boy. Shut your mouth, boy.
That's still really good, Scott.
I know. I'm just teasing you.
I know you are.
I know. I'm tickled pink, which I don't know where that saying came from.
You're tickled until you turn pink, obviously.
But where does clean as a whistle come from? Because how clean is really a whistle?
Yeah, it's probably got a lot of spit in it
Bacteria.
And germs. Yeah, see? Whistles aren't really clean.
No,
so really,
not.
when you say that, you're saying that you're full of bacteria and spit.
Yeah. Next time I hear someone say that, I'm going to punch him in the nuts.
Right in the nuts.
Right. Well, if it's a dude, because dudes are always clean as a whistle.
Because,
punch him in the nuts. If it's a broad, I'll just hit her in the kneecap real hard.
That's a good place.
Yeah.
That's not where I would have chose.
You would have gone right for the jugular because number 1's
right in the jugular.
Fuck. You're brutal, man.
I know. That's what I do. I punch women in the jugular for being clean as whistles.
You don't, though. We'll verify that. So let's talk about tell us about your club and your event that you guys, because I know you guys just had your event recently.
Yeah, we do our beer competition on Memorial Day weekend every year.
Because you guys are patriotic.
We are so patriotic.
And you guys
it is unbelievable.
And every one of your guys stand for the national anthem, right?
Yes, okay. Absolutely. Okay. We're not going to venture down that road.
We won't, but okay, we'll change topic real quick.
Yeah.
Wait,
but yes,
out.
Absolutely.
Time out. Because I keep forgetting, because do you know what tonight is?
Sunday?
Well, besides Sunday, it is exactly 10 o'clock right now. And, all right, hold on.
It's actually not 10, it's 10:07.
10:07. But I need to ask Suri a very important question.
Okay.
Here we go. What is the Cleveland Indians score?
The Indians are losing to the Yankees 1-0 in the top of the 7th inning in Game 3 of the ALDS.
Well, Surrey, you're a fucking bitch.
Oh, freaking Surrey.
Ugh. All right, but that was a killer game the other night with the Indians. But we're not here to talk about the Indians, even though I needed to. Right at this moment, I needed to check because I did not know what was going on. But okay,
and now you know what's going on.
Now I know what's going on because it was a heated moment because I was like, "Holy shit!" I'm like, I totally forgot about my Indians. I need to know how they're doing. Hey, what's it like living in a town that doesn't have a professional baseball team?
I don't know. It's pretty boring, really. I live in a retirement town full of horse people.
Oh,
I know.
Hot.
It's very hot. I moved here from Kentucky, so everyone assumed that, I have a horse, but I don't.
You just like to drink bourbon. Well,
no, not really.
Okay, let's go. We were talking about the club.
Club, yes. Holy City, Beard and
Holy
Mustache
City.
Society.
Okay.
You like how, if you noticed in my interview at Worlds, I messed that up. It was the Holy City Mustache Society, I believe is what I said. Something like that.
I don't know.
I did a great job not saying my beard club correctly.
The one thing I did notice was you weren't saying exactly where you were from. It was like one time it was like I'm from here, but then the next time it was
I didn't know what to say. I live in Aiken, South Carolina, so I'm 2.5 hours from Charleston. But my beard club is Charleston, so should I say I'm from Charleston with my beard club, or do I just say I'm from some random other town in South Carolina?
Yeah, but you can be.
I was confused.
Well,
confused.
You were high on life at that moment. That happens when you just win number one.
I did. I won number one, and I was shocked and did not know what was going on. And I don't really remember doing my interview with you.
I know.
I don't remember doing my backstage interview, and my Joe Friendly picture. I don't really remember taking, and it was just a big blur.
I know, and
it was awesome.
But that was the thing is like to get you right at that moment, like off stage, and then even to talk to your wife and ask like how she felt about it.
She was more excited than I was.
I know, but that means she loves you very much.
She absolutely loves me. She's my number one fan, and I'm her number one fan. And when she does good, I'm so excited for her. And when I do good, she's excited for me. That's how that works.
Do you cry when she wins?
I don't cry.
Jeez, you have no tear ducts?
No, not really. I think they're pretty much sealed up.
It's probably all from that being around the nuclear stuff, and it just
correct.
I hear that's what happens. Plutonium
gets in your ducts and clogs them up. That's what I do.
The radiation from plutonium causes tear ducts to shrink and shrivel up, therefore making them impervious to tears emitting from them.
God, you're such a good talker.
Hey, that was tough. That was a tough one to say.
That was good. That was good. I was wondering how long you're going to keep going with it.
But it is the truth, though. I did read that online one time. That
Google it.
Plutonium is the nemesis, the arch nemesis of the tear duct. That is the one part of the body it affects more than any other part. It's
definitely not the brain or your blood or anything like that. It's tear ducts.
And that's what happened when they dropped the bomb on Hiroshima. Is it literally like when the bomb dropped, it was like the tear ducts, like that's what killed everyone.
Everyone's tear ducts closed up, and then they all drowned in their tears.
Yeah.
Gosh, you're just so demonic.
No.
Or something. Is that the right word?
I'm just number 7.
Sounds good.
I'm number 7.
You are number 7, Scott, but you wear it well. You even have your own Sevens club now.
I know. Well, I'm working on that Sevens club with Chad, and we're working.
And Crystal.
Crystal. Yeah,
3 people. There was all those other categories, so there's more, but those are. Well, that's the beginning of your club, right there.
My people, we call them my people now. So,
see, you have people. I don't have people.
Yeah, you do.
I do have people.
Yes, you do.
I have so many people. As you'll hear in the interview that we did, there's, I have a bodyguard and
Yeah, but the thing was, is like even the people, quote unquote, the people that we talked to on the streets of Austin that night, they were not aware of your winning of the world championship. So, but it is pretty.
But
funny.
then they were aware of
Then
it, and they were all so excited.
I know.
Hey, my friend Larry is here. My cat, Larry cat has
risen.
He's made it upstairs. He's a quite large orange cat that doesn't he lays a lot. And
holy shit!
Upstairs,
wow,
so he finally
this is turned into a sex episode tonight. Wow,
oh, God, yes, so sexy with two cats in here with me.
Whoa, that sounds like a threesome. But not literally.
You're disgusting.
I know.
Yes.
Well, but just well, we used it. Number
you
one
just go so far.
I take it to the brink.
It's okay. No threesomes here. Just three dudes hanging out. Just two of them have tails.
Speaking of which, that sounds like another good TV show idea where there's these two guys that live together, and then all of a sudden, like, this daughter gets dropped off in their lap, and she's like in her teenager years, and then they make a TV show around that. I think that would be really quite interesting.
Or it could be a baby, and they could call it 2 Men and a Baby or something like that. Was that a show?
No.
Was it 3 Men?
I don't know. 3 Men.
See?
But hey, if you would have listened to the last episode, you would have heard us talk about Tom Selleck being in a movie called 3 Men and a Baby with Ted Danson and Steve Guttenberg.
You called me out on not listening to your episode yet.
But yeah,
sorry.
The one that I really fucked up on, where I accidentally released I really botched and dropped the ball on that one. It's just been a long week. I've been very tired, and my Friday night was going to my nephew's football game to watch him do awesome as he's been, and then he ends up getting a concussion, and so that kind of just screwed everything up. And then we got home real late, and I had to make sure I stayed up real late to get the episode done, and I had to stay up till midnight. And it was like midnight, and I'm working on the episode, and I was so exhausted I fell asleep. It didn't hit save, so I lost everything because when I woke up at 9 in the morning, the next morning, I lost everything that I worked on the night before. And here I had thought the episode that I had ran through my process of doing everything was the right one. It turned out it was just the interview I did with my friend Josh.
And you posted the interview?
And I posted it, and it's unedited, and I'm like, fuck.
Please don't do that with this one.
No, that's not going to happen. Well, the thing is I have...
This is your worst interview ever.
Oh, shut your mouth.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Mr. Number 7.
See, number 7 is putting number 1 in his place right now.
You're just full of spunk tonight.
I am, and I have the cojones to, like, just grab life by the balls and be like, number 1 isn't going to keep me down.
No, not at all. But if we were together,
there'd be hugs.
It would be much different.
Yes. Oh shit! You're gonna take that beard and wrap it around my neck and like choke me out.
Right around your neck.
See, I think that would be a good premise for a horror movie. A beard.
Why does everything with you go back to killing or something? Like what is the deal with you tonight?
I don't know. It's violence. There's
so
all
much
the violence in the
with
world.
You, with the tear ducts and the choking of the beards and the punching women in the throat.
No, that was you punching women in the throat.
It was your idea.
It was my
I just
idea.
ran with it.
I know.
See, your idea. You admitted it.
Okay, I don't know. I'm just
freaking Scott.
No, I'm frustrated. I'm just frustrated I can't get the number 1 anymore.
You will. You will get there.
Yeah, well, some days. But if you started a podcast being number 1, it would be number 1 more exciting than number 7 exciting.
Well, I could just do a podcast with me and my cats. Or, like we've discussed, we could do a podcast and we could pick a random town and walk through the downtown and interview random people and tell them how awesome I am.
Well, that is something every time that you and I get together, there will be a special episode every time you and I get together that we do.
I'm fully on board with the not direct question interview.
Yeah, well, it's the you Ron and Scott take a microphone and we just disappear into society and we talk to people about stuff.
Yeah, that sounds great. I could do that. We could do that.
And
we could just walk and talk and
make everyone know who we are.
And everyone will just be so excited to meet us.
I know. They will be. They will be.
Yeah. And if they're not, then we'll just tell them that they're excited to meet us and,
hey,
all that good stuff.
Yeah. So what's on the horizon for Aaron?
There is nothing this weekend. It is the first weekend I will not be attending a beard competition since Worlds. So that's good. So this weekend, nothing. And for the rest of the year, as far as bearding goes,
you're still going to be growing and being number one. Besides that,
I will still be growing and being number one until May 2019 when I go to Belgium and try to defend my title. And maybe then I get 2 more years. That'd be cool.
Yeah, wouldn't it be?
Well, wouldn't it be?
I can't grow, so therefore you're going to keep growing. Mine's going to stay the same.
I think I've pretty much stopped growing, so we'll see. But for some reason, my mustache keeps growing, so there's that.
Yeah,
but my beard, I think it's done.
But who knows? Who's to say over there they might not have a partial beard styled mustache category?
See, you never know. I did do full beard styled mustache all last year, so I have a little bit of practice. And I could go do that. So there you go.
Okay, so what else? Sorry. I mean,
go ahead.
You don't need to be sorry.
Okay, Scott. I'm not sorry.
God. Jeez. Sorry is a board game.
It is. It's a very good board game.
What's your favorite color?
That game.
What color are you when you play that game?
Green.
Okay.
I'm green always.
I'm red. I'll be red.
See? I'm always green.
Good. What else is okay? So what else is going on with the club? Do you guys have anything super awesome going on with the club?
Let's see. New things. We have all of our Movember events. We're going to have a little beard competition for Rockabilly Q. I think it's November 4th. It's at a rat rod car show, pinup girl contest, beard competition.
Oh my!
It's a good time. It is an excellent time. And we always have random bars hit us up for Movember events. And
okay, so are these like steel bars hitting you?
Yes, steel bars. Definitely not drinking bars.
Oh. Okay. Jesus.
Where people drink alcohol and hang out.
Oh, you said kind. Bars hitting you.
Hitting us up as a club.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
They will contact us as a club organization, and they will say, hey, can you send a representative here this weekend? We're going to randomly have a beard competition. And then, yeah, that's what we do. Every November, we probably have 4, 5, 6 random little beard competitions. 1,000. 4, 5, or 6,000 beer competitions in November in Charleston.
Holy shit. That's like...
It's very, very busy.
I know. You're having like 45 a day.
Yeah, see? That's your great mathematical skills.
Well, I'm not a nuclear physicist.
Yeah, well, I mean, I knew it was 45. I was just, going to test you. But you passed. Congratulations, Scott.
So I can come down there and
as
work
our
with
club, we have stuff coming up in November. Jake and I have taken the reins from Paul Roof.
Jake from State Farm?
Jake, not from State Farm.
Oh.
You got to get that right.
Okay, sorry.
He's just Jake now.
Not the Snake Roberts.
Well, that's a good one. I should tell him to do that, and he could shave his beard off, have a mustache, and carry a snake around.
That's right, and just wrestle people.
There you go. See, you're just so full of good ideas. And that's what we're going to do. We're club now. I know that's not what you asked, but that's what we're doing. We have the club now. Paul gave it to us, and he is now just a member of Holy City Beard and Mustache Society. He is no longer the commander. He is a member.
Yeah. Well, geez, what was that? Not in charge. Cuts his beard. Now he's just a partial guy.
He's just never know what Paul Roof's going to do. He's running races.
Oh, NASCAR?
Just foot, mostly.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and so we're going to try to figure out what we're doing with the club, and we have 3 Whiskerinas in our club now. That's a new thing. It's usually just been a guys club, but we figured we would let the ladies join because, my wife is my better half, and she knows how to arrange things and make things work, and I need that to run a club, so I need her to help me. So there's that. And I don't know, for the rest of the year, as far as beard competitions goes, we have Hampton Roads coming up. There's a competition somewhere in Tennessee, I think Greenville, Tennessee in December, Louisville in January, maybe Columbia in February, then Greensboro, and then we start the year over again and do all of our comps again.
Yeah, it even seems at the beginning of the year, everything kind of dies off a little bit. And then
it is. It's like our off season is January and December.
Yeah. Well, December seems a little busy for us here because we do a lot of local events with other, like the Pittsburgh guys and the Steel City guys and the Youngstown guys. We get together and do a Toys for Tots drive bowling event where we bring all 3 clubs together. And yeah, it seems like mid-November till like mid-February, it just kind of stops. And then it seems to be Come and Shave It in Austin seems to be the big event that kind of kicks off the year every year.
Yeah, I'm very excited about going to do that this year. We have never actually been to Austin besides doing Worlds. We almost went a couple years ago, and then I won tickets to the Daytona 500, and it was the same weekend. So, we did Daytona 500 instead. And last year, I don't know what happened. I don't know why we didn't go.
So you're telling me that next year you're going to Austin?
Correct. Oh. That is our plan.
Okay, well then I might have to go with you guys.
Well, come on.
I want to make sure that you beat me again in Austin.
I will gladly beat you wherever you want to go.
Oh man. Once again, we're taking this to such a hot level.
That's what we do. We're such a hot level.
I want to beat you. Oh, too bad we didn't have Quinn in on this one. He'd have one for you and one for me.
He's 2 beards, one for each of us.
He could take.
He's so much better at the whole talking thing than I am. I'm not really good at the talking.
No, you were doing fantastic. But the one thing I enjoyed about him the other day was he downloaded, and I don't know, do you play video games at all?
Not really.
Oh, shit. How about Star Wars? Do you like Star Wars?
I know what Star Wars is, and I have watched it. I think BB-8's real cool. He's my favorite. So Quinn downloaded the beta of the new Star Wars Battlefront 2 and was playing it like on Facebook Live. Holy crap, if this is not the best video game that was ever made. It is just insane. Like, the graphics are so great. It includes all of the characters from all of the movies. So it's just really, really interesting. So I was watching him play the game the other day. That was very exciting.
It was.
Watching someone play a video game.
Well, that's what kids do these days. Kids watch. That's the most popular thing out there right now is kids watching other kids.
Oh, I'm aware. That's
when
my stepson is here. That's all he does is sit in his room and watch other people play video games and talks to people while they play video games and has his friends watch him play video games and good stuff. Good stuff.
Maybe
never really been a video game person. I had an Atari until I graduated high school, and then I bought a regular Nintendo just because I wanted one, and that was it. I had a PlayStation 1. I think that's the most. We have a Wii. I'll take that back. But besides that, I have a PlayStation 1 with Gran Turismo.
Oh,
and
dude, I love that.
That's the best video game of all time is Gran Turismo.
Yes. I was just telling my son, he's like, what game do you want for your birthday? And I'm like, my favorite, other than Battlefront, Gran Turismo. I love that game.
That game was so badass when it came out.
Oh, so
and
it's not anymore?
And it still is. I'm just saying, when it came out, it was groundbreaking, in my opinion. I like cars and racing, so that's, it was very realistic. So it was a lot safer and more legal to race on Gran Turismo than the street.
Well, hell yeah. Talk about, just to wrap this up real quick, and one thing I really wanted to kind of touch base with you with was, and like we talked about earlier, like when you got off stage, I just saw I was there and I had my microphone, and I talked to you and Natalie about you winning, and I think I caught a moment more of shock with you guys.
It was very much shock. I got my club name right that time, and I think I stood there and didn't really know what to say, which is most of my life, but more so in that moment. And then I think you interviewed Natalie because I didn't know what to say.
Well, I talked to you first, and then she happened to come up, and I knew I could just see the excitement.
And she was so excited.
Yeah.
And she was much more energetic and talkative. And so you talked to her, and then, I did my stuff. And then was it that night that we met up with the Bats?
Nope.
Or was it Sunday night with the Bats?
Because that was Saturday, and then the next night you had a whole day to rest.
I did, but I never rested.
Yeah,
I laid in bed, and I didn't. I was in my room, I think 4 o'clock in the morning. I still posted on Facebook, and I do not think I slept that night. It was crazy. And then we did the beer competition again Sunday. We did best in show stuff. Jason Kiley won. It was all a good time. And then we all went to go see the Bats.
Yeah, and then that's when we ended up hooking up. It was just one of those weird random things. Like I didn't know who was all going to see the Bats, and then
it just happened.
Here I'm walking down the bridge after I'm annoying these 20-something-year-old girls, and then I see you, and I run over, and then we end up going for a nice journey down the bridge and the road together.
I think I passed you first, and we had a quick interaction, and then you met back up with me. And then we walked and talked, and then we met some of my fans, which, they got told they were my fans.
Yes, that's right. Well, you're number one.
They didn't know what was going on.
No, we confused a lot of people.
Yeah, lots of people. But then, let's see, after all that, we had our good interview that everyone's going to hear, and then should be a good time in my life for a while.
Yep.
And then Natalie and I realized we were completely walking in the wrong direction of the venue, and then y'all hop in your Uber and leave.
I know, we left you hanging.
And then we just turned, we're like, yeah, we went, okay, here we go. And so we walked back across the bridge, and then we meet back up with a group of the people that we interviewed or whatever, walking the other direction of the bridge. And then they stop us and ask basically what the heck was going on, and we told them, this really did happen. I really did win my category in Worlds, and you really were getting interviewed, and they wanted to take pictures, and they posted on their Facebook. And so Natalie took a picture, and I posted on my Facebook as I met my fans. And then
but they literally were not fans with 3 blades.
No, they were literally fans of mine at that point in time.
Oh, wow.
In life. I know. I mean, you told them I was the best in the world, and they had all that time to get so excited about it. And then they saw me again, and they were just overwhelmed with excitement.
I know. Dude,
and then I changed their life, and they took a picture with me, and it was a grand old time. And then you harassed my Facebook for the next... I don't know, what's it been, a month now of number one in the world.
I can't stop
stuff.
I love, it was very aggressive at first.
It was very aggressive at first.
Now I just dropping those little suckers in there to sting.
But the first week or so, it was nonstop. But it was okay. That's fine. You do you, Scott.
But the thing is the best part about you is it's one of those and as I speak about this many, many times, is the instant friendships you get out of this scene.
It's amazing. I think I even thought about it leaving Fayetteville. I think about it every beer competition I leave. It's just, this community is just overwhelming, and how great it has been for everything in my life and Natalie's life and everyone's life that's in bearding. I'm sure feels the exact same way I do, but it's awesome. This whole community is awesome. A couple of years ago when DC got his tools taken, and next thing we know, everyone raised money and he got new tools and he could still work. And it's just awesome. Everything about this whole community is awesome.
Yeah.
And I get to meet the world famous beardcaster. Yeah. I mean, I'm so lucky.
Well, I've been downloaded in Australia, and I think in somewhere in India where they spike downloads, but that's just bots.
That's awesome, though. That's other places in the world other than the United States. So that's world famous to me, Scott.
Yeah, well, thank you. I greatly appreciate it, but I can totally like jump on board with you with that. It's that we all have this odd thing of like we all love growing facial hair, and somehow it evolved into competitive things or competing against each other. And
but we raise money for charity too.
Yeah,
so there's that.
But that is the underlying thing. But the friendships, it's that I've never been involved in something where it's like you're competing against someone else, but yet you like are more cheering for everyone else than you are like wanting to win yourself.
You can speak for yourself on that one.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'm joking.
I know.
It's awesome to see your buddies win. It really is. It's awesome.
And then that's I mean, and as I said earlier, like even with Worlds, like and us just having like minimal interactions that whole entire weekend, and you getting up there and you winning, I was so fucking happy for you. Like
I appreciate it.
And then for us to like literally that being the moment that you and I connected and the friendship that you and I have blossomed out of this whole thing, like dude, I'm like so tickled pink to be like getting texts from you every day and for us to be communicating all the time, because it's like I've made a new friend that I have something so much in common with, and I wouldn't have done it unless I literally grew a goatee. I mean, it's literally all of this is because of not shaving, and to me that just that makes it funny.
For us it means not just shaving our sides. So
well, yeah, we just wanted to look a little bit more classy than those fuckers that have the long beards.
Well, my sides just grew in like shit, so there was that.
I just thought it looked tacky to have a full beard. Yeah,
those freaking full beard guys.
I know.
They're so tacky.
They are tacky.
Yeah. Goatees are the best.
I know. Well, you know, it's like, you know what? A goatee is like literally like a mullet. It's like work on the sides and party in the front.
Yeah, but why would you say that? Mullets aren't supposed to be cool, and we're supposed to be cool.
Well, we are cool.
We can take mullets back now, so mullets are cool again.
Yeah, well, that's our thing. Yeah.
Goatee, the cool new mullet.
That's a T-shirt. The goatee
Boom.
is the cool new mullet. You can make that.
Yeah. And full beards are tacky. That could be on the back.
Full beards are the trailer park of bearding.
God, you're making so many friends.
I know. Well, you know, I don't fucking like the full beard guys. Fuck them all.
Yeah, we do what we want.
That's right. You know, partial beard guys. You know, we'll start a war with the full beard guys and mustache guys. Fuck those guys too.
Who likes a mustache guy anyway?
No, nobody.
Those curly end dudes. That's just weird.
I know.
Who wants that?
I know. Nobody. Nobody wants that.
Nobody wants a mustache only.
No.
That's just dumb.
That's silly, as they say, silly.
They're so silly. They want to look like the Monopoly man.
I know. Who? Yeah. What? Okay. How about that? Well, who is your most famous goatee guy that you could think of off like? Okay, I'm going back to the actor thing, or sports guy, or what goatee stands out to your mind as being almost as awesome as number one goatee in the world to you? Like, you know, like if you were to think of a goatee.
I think of you, Scott.
Shut your fucking mouth, man.
I don't know who has a goatee. I mean,
you do. Well,
I do. We do. But as far as like, I look up to idols with goatees. Like
the guy from the Gold Rush TV show, he's got a goatee.
That cool Gold Rush guy.
Yeah, but who else? I
don't know who that. I don't watch the Gold Rush.
Neither do I. I don't have cable. Oh wait, hold on. Wait, as we were just talking about cable, what's the Cleveland Indians score, Surrey?
Oh, find out.
Oh, Surrey Siri wants to be a
Ooh,
bitch.
that's not a good
But
sign.
if I had Alexa,
The Indians are losing to the Yankees 1-0 in the top of the ninth inning in Game 3 of the ALDS.
ooh, that's not good.
No.
Top of the ninth right now. The Indians got to score something right at this moment, or we're done.
Done. There's always next year.
Well,
Isn't that what you're supposed to say?
Time out. We're done for
What?
this game because we're up.
Oh, I
2-0.
don't know. I
know.
don't follow the Indians.
Why would you?
Exactly.
Because you don't have
Only
a baseball team.
the Braves are close. Ish. They're like
Ish.
2 hours.
Oh, they're also an Indian team.
They are. See, so they're basically the same thing. The Braves and the Indians.
Is there?
But I haven't really followed baseball since 1994 when the strike happened. That was when I lost interest when I was 12.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what happened. I think a lot of people
Baseball
did that.
just ended. Then it was done.
I followed baseball constantly, and then the strike happened, and I just said, I'm just going to watch NASCAR now, and that was it.
NASCAR.
I like cars. I like NASCAR.
I know.
Sorry.
Your green truck. I love it.
Yeah, the world famous Dragon Booger. Why is everything world famous tonight?
I know.
Because I don't know.
I don't know, but
I run out of words.
I know. So we'll end this on the world famous Dragon Booger.
Yeah, sounds good.
And
I'm sorry for this.
we're no sorry on that one because I think that could lead to a completely different episode of the world I can't even talk. The world famous Dragon Booger
we can talk about my truck.
Yeah.
I tried to talk about Larry, but you weren't interested.
Well, this is not a cat podcast.
I know, but it's Larry, and then he's my friend.
What's the other cat's name?
I have Jasper. He's a part Savannah cat, and he's 20 pounds. And then we have Mittens that we've had since Natalie and I very first got together, and she's a tiny little girl. She's like 9-10 pounds.
20 pounds though.
Jasper is 20 pounds, and he's just tall and long, and Larry's 19 pounds, and he's just orange and fat.
Jeez.
And he is my buddy.
So thank you for joining the Cat Podcast.
Yeah, this is Scott and Aaron with the Cat Podcast.
Yeah, Scott and Aaron's Cat Podcast.
Dogs suck, right?
The Dogs Suck Podcast for the cats from Savannah.
We have so many podcasts we're going to do together. This is going to be amazing.
I know. We could come up with 25,000 different ones for the two of us to do.
The Scott and Aaron Walk Through Downtown podcast.
Yeah.
Or Travel the World podcast or something else that rolls off the tongue better podcast.
Well, it'll be coming. It'll be coming to a later episode of the Beardcaster. We'll pin it there first. Test. We'll do we'll send it to the research and develop department.
Our R&D center. Yes. I have an R&D department. You can use mine.
Okay. Well,
my guys are diligently working on something right now. So.
Right. So we'll send it to the R&D department down at the nuclear testing facilities and where Aaron's at, and we'll get some feedback and we'll develop some new podcasts all off of that.
Gosh, this is going to be amazing.
This is going to be a good episode because this one's going to be pushing close to an hour and 45 minutes.
Hey, yeah, 1 hour, 19 minutes, 53 seconds.
Well, that's where we're at. But that's where
right now,
you and I are at. But then we have to tack on the fun bat trip episode.
Yeah, the bat poop episode.
Yes, the guano episode. So we'll wrap this up now because I know there's probably going to be a few people.
Everyone has lost interest by now.
No, they haven't. Not according to statistics. People are loving it. So
they are. They're loving it right now.
They're loving it. Just like McDonald's French fries.
No one likes McDonald's.
Ronald does.
Good old Ronald. McDonald.
So, all right, Aaron, this is great to have talked to you tonight. I'm already looking forward to the next time I get to this. Number 1, see you. Number 2, talk to you. Number 3, you beat me.
Next time we do face-to-face interview.
Yeah. Well, we already did face-to-face.
Well, that's okay. Well,
Do another one.
Yeah, well, we're going to do other ones. So.
Actually, technically, this would be your third appearance on, it's second appearance, but with 3 different interviews on the podcast.
Who has the most interviews with you
This will be you right now.
Oh, my gosh. I just win at everything, Scott.
I do. You're number 1 at everything.
Number 1 in the world of the Beardcaster interviews.
Oh, shit. Now you're going to be, next thing I know, I'm going to have to fucking retire and hand the whole thing over to you.
Don't do that. That's what Paul did.
Oh, yeah. And
don't Paul Roof me.
Oh. You mean Flory you? Paul Flory you?
Gosh,
because if
you're so
you
punny.
A roofie,
see, I still, I got you.
Geez.
Punny. That's
sorry, Paul, to use your name in a pun.
Sorry, world famous Paul Roof.
Yeah, world famous Paul Roof. Using
that's his full name. I didn't know if you knew that or not.
Wow.
Yeah, it is. He legally had it changed.
So when I interview Paul, I'll be like, "Hey, world famous Paul Roof."
Only refer to him as world famous Paul Roof. He loves it.
Okay. I will remember that. So when we're getting ready to talk to you guys about your competition next year, I'm going to interview world famous Paul Roof and Aaron together.
Yes, Paul Roof will still MC. I think, is it going to be the 9th annual Southeast Beard Mustache Championships? I believe 9th. I believe 9.
You believe?
If I'm wrong, I'm sorry.
You believe?
I know.
You believe in
May
Santa.
26th. May 26th, 2017, 18. Right. 18's next year.
All right.
There we go. Be there. Be square.
Okay, I will try to put the proper show notes in for that. I'll find the event. I'll post a link to all that stuff so everyone has the proper information for the 2 guys that spread improper information. Because
so we should just see how long we could make this.
I know
you keep trying to be done, and
I know.
We just randomly talk about other things.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what TV show are you into these days?
What TV show? I really like The Ranch. It's on Netflix, but it's not on right now. The Ranch is amazing. Yes. Suits is probably one of my favorite shows of all time. Have you ever watched that?
Did you?
It's on USA.
No, I don't have cable.
But you could probably. It's on something.
No.
Something has Suits. Netflix or
executives wear Suits.
Yeah, but it's so good. I don't know what it is about it. It's so good. I like it. Anyway,
is there a lot of naked chicks in it?
Oh, so many naked chicks. It's unbelievable.
And I'd like it then.
Lawyers and naked chicks. That's it. It's the whole show.
I don't like law. But I like naked chicks though.
See, so there you go. I sold you on Suits. What else do I watch? I like Fast and Loud, Gas Monkey Garage show. It's cars.
You like cars. Have you watched Buddy Thunderstruck yet?
No.
Oh my God.
What is Buddy Thunderstruck? Is it a show? Is it a movie?
Yeah. Well, do you have Netflix?
I do. I do have Netflix.
Buddy Thunderstruck is where you need to be.
When we get done, I will go look it up because there's no way I can go to sleep now.
Buddy Thunderstruck. Remember that.
I have these little notepads. I was like, I need a notepad for tonight.
You don't.
I'm going to need notes, but
this is the one note you're going to make. Buddy Thunderstruck.
I did it. I'm going to send you a picture of it.
Yeah. Well, and hopefully you're not disappointed because it has to do with racing vehicles.
Well, I like racing vehicles, so I'm sold.
Yeah, Buddy Thunderstruck drives a racing semi-truck.
That sounds badass.
Yeah.
So that's good. I even like that Need for Speed movie that didn't do very good in reviews, but I thought it was pretty cool. So, and it has cars in it, so that's about all I need to like something.
Yeah.
I'm pretty simple.
Yeah, cars are good.
Cars are good. That's about it.
Okay, we're ending it there. Stop now.
Perfect spot. Cars are good, and that's it. That was the last thing said.
And currently, right now, I am standing on a bridge with the 2017 World Champion Goatee. We watched the Bats. Every time I meet you, we're going to do this.
Okay.
I'm going to always introduce you as that. What is your name, sir, and where are you from?
I'm Aaron Johnston. Where am I from? Aiken, South Carolina. I've been going back and forth. I've been saying Charleston, but I'm not really from Charleston. 2.5 hours. It's just easier just to say Charleston. People.
Now, is watching Bats being the world champion in the goatee category different than, like, me watching Bats being, like, 31st goatee in the world?
It's much different. Everything is much more clearer and brighter.
Because gold just surrounds everything.
Absolutely. See?
This is great. This is great.
You're welcome. I mean, you're absolutely welcome.
I really thank you for putting me in my place today. Or, sorry, yesterday.
It was yesterday.
Yes,
okay.
I thank you very much. Could not have asked for a better person to win this. Your beard is amazing. As I point the microphone at some guy staring at us, but that doesn't really...
actually the back of his head.
I know, but he was staring...
But they couldn't... But the radio doesn't know that.
Oh, no, wait. I do forget that because I've had the problem of it being recording when I need it to be.
I found it in a Gabe dungeon.
Yeah, we're good. 1 hour and...
recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
1 hour and 16 minutes into the Batcast, I'm going to call this one.
Just messing around or not?
Oh, no,
You were actually recording. Okay, that's fine.
But I do mess around.
I kind of assumed that's what was happening, but that's fine.
Well, but you're the world champion in the natural goatee, so you would always assume everyone's just kind of messing around.
I was like, all right.
Yes, absolutely.
I know.
I don't know.
We don't take life seriously when we have beards.
Absolutely not. I mean, there's nothing to take serious. I mean,
But
besides being the world champion, then you can take that serious.
and watching Bats being the world champion.
Bats and being the world champion, it's pretty much the perfect end to a perfect day.
Perfect weekend, perfect competition.
Perfect everything. Everything was perfect. Jake McKellips is calling me.
Oh,
I have to take this.
okay.
He's my
Thank you.
co-president.
Thank you.
Hello, Jake.
Number one beard champion, goatee.
On the east side.
Just watch where the bridge is sagging where the world champion's at. Yes, I did say that.
Yeah, come on.
Because it's just like, whoo,
Oh,
he's heavy.
okay, Jacob. Well, we'll be there. I texted you.
Okay, so we did. I know we did talk right when you guys got off stage yesterday. How are you feeling now?
Oh, I got to walk behind him now, hit him with a fan, I am just excited to be in the glow of his greatness.
Throw like gold glitter out in front of him as
I have to put down a red carpet before he walks on it, special.
She's going to start carrying a boombox behind me, and I'm going to have entrance music when I walk into rooms.
What song?
Any song. I don't know. I the Tiger.
There we go.
Something like that,
Tigers have more of a... Well, yeah, there you go.
It's all about, how I feel that day. I will pick out.
Macarena.
Some days might be Macarena. Except for I'm more of a Shake Your Bonbon guy.
Shake Your Bonbon, yes.
Yeah,
Ricky Martin.
That's my jam. I don't know if y'all knew that. Now you do. Everyone knows.
We'll make sure that we put that in the show notes.
Absolutely.
We'll put a direct link in iTunes so people can download the song. So every time they listen
in
to it.
Ohio, you can come out on stage
To
too.
Shake Your Bonbon.
Shake Your Bonbon, yes.
That works.
Hey, I got a weird question because I just thought of this.
I have an answer.
Okay. Now, if you've had a lot of people come up to you and ask to take their picture with you.
Yes.
Now, have you ever gone up to or do you know any one of your friends have gone up to a really hot girl and go, "Hey, could I take my picture with you? You're really hot."
Not to my knowledge.
They do it to me all the time. Thank you very much.
Why do
Besides my wife, no.
Oh, okay. I'm just wondering about that, because everyone's like they just walk right up to you and be like, "Hey, can I get my picture with you?"
And sometimes they touch it without asking. You could not. It was Natalie. You can't do that to a girl.
No,
I mean
you can't.
Can I touch you? And then you go to jail.
Yeah, that is true. When was the last time you walked up to a girl and just been, "Hey, can I touch you?"
I'm not answering that question.
So Gears walks up and touches girls. Apparently,
I have no shame.
he has no shame.
That's why I met Wags.
Yeah.
Hi, nice to meet you. How you doing?
As she puts her hand up to her boob.
Yeah, that happened.
That just happened right now, and you cannot confirm nor deny it because this is not visual. It's all audio.
The worst is when drunk women at the bar with rings on just come up and grab your beard or touch it, and it's snags and they're fake diamonds and cubic zirconia, and you're like, no, not cool, not cool.
You should get bodyguards like I have.
He's gonna get bodyguards. He has they're en route right now. They just have not arrived yet.
They're here. They're ninjas. They're in the trees.
They're bats.
Well, they're dressed as bats, so they disguise themselves.
No, that dude who had the taser beard, just everyone hide one back in there so they go to grab it. Yeah, you're drilling on yourself.
Taser face.
Taser face can be my bodyguard. Yeah.
Taser face.
Good old taser face. Well, he's a scary guy. He has a taser on his face. So, there's that.
It instills fear.
How do you feel?
I feel different. I feel like tired. I feel...
No, he meant feel fit, make feel weight.
Oh. That's actually what I was talking about. I mean, you're standing next to me. Can you... I mean...
My beard feels... Yours feels much softer than mine. Let's see. My shoulder feels the same as yours.
Your shoulders are the same.
Yes.
You're taller.
Our elbows feel the same.
Our hair is different.
Yes, you have hair. I do not. So I feel like intimidated by the fact that you have more hair than me in many places.
Not my body.
The holes in your ears are bigger than mine.
Yeah?
But I have more holes probably.
Possibly.
But you can't see them because they're like little.
I'll take your word.
I wear glasses.
I wear glasses.
But I have contacts in right now.
I don't wear contacts.
Oh, you should. It makes your beard look bigger.
You should wear glasses.
I should.
That's the right thing to do.
So basically what you're telling me is I lost... Okay. I lost today or yesterday because I didn't wear glasses.
Basically. You need glasses. You need hair. You need more hair. And then you get bodyguards. And you get red carpets. And boom boxes.
You get to watch bats.
And you get to watch bats as the world champion. Basically.
This is a great night in Austin, Texas. I tried to, but they didn't talk, Dave. Dave, bats don't talk.
No comment.
That's exactly what they said. No comment.
I didn't say that. I didn't say no comment.
I know. Well, you're the world
talking.
You're the world champion, and the world champion needs to keep talking to get his message out there.
Yeah, basically, when you're the best, you just got to put it out there.
I'm joking. I know you are. It's funny. It's because I know
I want to, get the wrong impression.
No, we're not getting the wrong impression. I know you're a very humble fella. You are a very nice guy, a very giving guy. And that car right there is trying to kill us.
Stopping and honking.
Yes, I think they saw the world champion natural goatee guy walking down in the 31st place guy.
It does happen. It does happen a lot. I stop traffic. Women come to me. They bow at my feet. Babies start, wanting me to carry them and sign them or whatever you do. And
I signed 2 babies today.
Really?
Yes.
I shook a couple babies, and I got told that was the wrong thing to do. I said I was sorry.
Is there a problem back here, ladies?
No, sir.
Yes, there is. What, Lady Sparks? What?
Excuse me.
We're not allowed to talk when
That's
the
my
master's
posse.
talking.
Actually, that's my posse. See how they're following us?
Yes. It smells like barbecue right now.
Entourage. My bad.
Yes.
Entourage.
It's the Ardisson.
Yeah? That's what
It must be a new hotel chain there.
It's the generic version of the Radisson, I think. I think it's...
Well, as we were walking down the bridge, the A went out. It must have sensed that the world champion, natural goatee champion, was walking down the bridge, so it got scared and wanted to hide.
That happens to me a lot for the last 24 hours. Lots of things.
Lots of letters keep burning out in signs.
Yes, signs, they lose their lettering. Cars just move out of my way. Things like that.
Or they try to run us over.
Well, at least they honk first. And motorcycles do that.
I know. Well, it's like fireworks. It's like when you hit a home run, there's fireworks.
Right.
When you win world champions,
there's fireworks.
There's motorcycles that rev their engines.
Right. It's the Goatee version of fireworks.
Yeah, it's customary in many countries, I hear.
Yeah, I hear that. And it's happening to me on a daily basis now.
Well, and it came from Japan, and it came across on the boat to Ellis Island back in the 1830s. Well, I think that was what year it was.
Yeah, I think it was about 1830. The goatee was invented in Japan, and like you said, it came over to Ellis Island, and now I'm its leader.
This is great.
Are you guys going to go back to the Super 8?
We're not at the Super 8, so we're probably not going to go there at all.
We're not cool like y'all.
Yeah,
You're more than welcome to hang out with everyone.
We have our own special place far, far away. You got to keep
the world champion separated from.
What's common for?
I'm in a suite.
We the peasants and you the king.
I had to get my own suite, for my entourage, and everything that it comes with.
He can't mingle with the guys from Cleveland.
Yeah, you know how those Cleveland guys are.
I know,
Am I right?
Yeah, that's
Am I
right. We're not winners. That's what the guys from Cleveland are. And there was an accident. See what happens when the world.
They were looking at me, and then they crashed.
This is what happens when the world champion. Is there something funny?
You can speak. It's okay. No. Go ahead.
Thank you for letting me speak. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I feel
You're
honored.
welcome.
I know. World champion Goatee, natural Goatee causes all for you.
All for me. Every time I got up, there was applause today in the auditorium. I mean, it was, kind of towards the end of rounds, but I think it was mainly because I stood up to maybe go to the bathroom or something, and everyone applauded.
Man, this is amazing. I'm glad I'm capturing all of this stuff happening right now.
You're absolutely welcome to walk with me.
Oh.
I mean,
We have to go back to the.
yeah, we're completely walking the wrong way. I don't know why we're walking this way, but
Well,
it's
'cause this is
what I do. I do what I want.
But you're not
Basically,
You're not Beards Hill Northwest.
no,
you're not
I'm
Beards-
the
world champion. He's the world champion. He can do.
I took that from the Beards of the Old Northwest. It's mine now. I keep it.
Okay, well, we'll let Eric know that you have taken our thing and you can use it now. We have no choice.
Eric, it's mine now. It's mine now, Eric. You're very strong.
I know.
But that's it.
Sparks is texting Eric right now.
Okay.
I think someone
People
wants
are
to.
yelling. I think they want my autograph.
What?
I'm gonna stand
Maybe
on this
not.
side to protect you,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you.
I'm like Secret Service.
Thank you. I need lots of Secret Service.
Your room and we still have to walk back to the.
I don't know what's happening right now.
He was
He was just admiring.
well, I think he was yelling and then he was pretending he couldn't talk.
I think that's what happened.
I know what happens. This is what happens when you get around the world champion. Sometimes you lose your voice. You can't talk.
People forget what they were going to say.
I know.
They're just so awestruck of my beauty that words just can't come out.
They can't come out.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm surprised he didn't fall over because he couldn't breathe.
I
that-
told him he could breathe. It was okay. He was fine. I don't like people dying. I mean, that's just
We frown upon dying.
yeah. Death isn't fun.
Oh, it's getting recorded, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. It's
Milady.
Thank you.
I bow to you.
So, what's your title, Natalie? What
Um,
what is your official title of being the wife of the world goatee champion?
I guess it is just the wife of the world goatee
You
champion.
need an official title. An official. I don't know.
Wags.
Wags.
I'm calling her fourth Whiskerina in the world.
I am the fourth realistic whiskerina in the world. The number one freestyle whiskerina in the world.
You heard it here first, folks. Yes, really, Eric. Yes.
Okay, so
I do what I want.
Eric Zatchok has just confirmed currently that we have now passed the we do what we want.
I do what I want. Oh, okay. Now we're recording. I do what I want. It's mine.
Because-
it's not Holy Cities. It's Aaron's.
Because-
Aaron's. I do what I want.
Because now he is the world champion. He's taken it. He's allowed to.
Look what you're doing.
There's a parade for him right now. Do you know when the Cavaliers won the championship, there was a parade for them. Now that you've won the world championship, they now have a parade for you.
Absolutely. It's happening all over the world right now. This is just Austin's parade. When I get back to Charleston, there will be many parades, and no one has to go to work.
I know. Days off. There were people clapping over there for
You
you.
heard that? People started.
I
clapping
picked that up
from
on the microphone.
Oh, what?
There's too much stuff going on right now in celebration of worlds.
That was mean. He called me a B
Eric
word.
Zatchok is called
Oh.
Aaron Johnston, a bitch.
Oh,
He won't say that to my face. I promise he won't say
you
that.
tell
to
that
my-
Eric
I'm gonna
Zetch.
shave and show him up.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Are we calling him?
No, we're leaving him a voice message.
No. We should call him on speakerphone. Just call him on speakerphone. Look at that. Well,
Uh-oh, and what's going to happen is a car is going to show up and you're going to get saved.
I'm not the one that needs saving. Why? Who's getting saved?
Eric.
Oh. Well, yeah. I mean, he has big muscles, but that's all he has. He's all
We're
muscle.
going to FaceTime this.
Oh, FaceTime. I don't know. What's happening right
Because he won
now?
the world champion. He's a star.
Yeah, I get stars on my pictures. Don't you know this?
Uh-oh.
Where are you? Eric.
Zachok, what's up? How
What's
you
up,
doing?
buddy?
You think you won a world title and now you can do whatever you want?
Yeah, that's how it works, right? Isn't that exactly how this works?
I don't think so.
No, I know so. That's how it works, buddy. Sorry.
So he's decided.
Thank you.
So he's decided since he's the world.
Eric, I have no voice.
Gears lost his voice out here, but since
I'm going through
he's
puberty.
getting interviewed.
Oh, and then we got Sparks here. He called you.
Yeah.
Hey.
We held a microphone to his head, so he said he's got to call. There's a lot of fun things happening right now.
My life.
So anyway, Eric, I do what I want. It's mine. Sorry. I'm sorry. You can
You
use
gotta
it.
claim beers of the old Northwest then.
No, I don't. You're breaking up. Like you're completely breaking up.
There's all this static, Dottie.
So much static.
So much
Your
static.
muscles are in the way. I don't think it's working.
Your traps are
Your
blocking
your
the signal.
your traps are blocking the signal.
It's not you, it's him.
Yeah. You look good though.
Thanks.
But
I've
I
been
do-
bummed out all weekend, but I've enjoyed watching you win.
Yeah.
Well, this is how we brought you to the fun right now.
Yep.
You're here.
On the final day, we got you here.
We got to watch bats.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and everyone with me got to watch bats with me.
I got like 5
So-
minutes of footage of it.
With the world champion.
Yeah, we all got to watch bats with the world champion. And did you see this woman here? She put this collar on her dog.
Turn the
There's a
camera
dog.
around.
In celebrate,
There's a dog, hold
she turned her shoes and leash and wristbands and dog collar on in celebration for the world champion Goatee right here, number
Yeah.
1 in the world.
In the world.
Why are you acting surprised? I thought you did that for him.
That was all for me, right? This was in celebration. See? You got it here, folks.
I know.
For me. She wore I love green. It's the best color.
She got the email.
She got the email and her dog and her shoes and her leash and her watches and everything. You used to look great. Thank you for supporting me.
Hey, world champion.
Yeah?
Uh-oh.
Where's Jake?
Jake from State Farm.
Bye, Eric.
Bye,
Thank
Eric.
you.
Bye,
Thank
Eric.
you.
It was fun.
Bye. I don't even know if you can see me. I'm down here.
You're down there.
You're in the shadows of the world champion.
I am.
Always.
Always.
She's not in my shadow. She is the light that walks beside me.
She's like, let's say you're a plant. She's like the sunshine that makes your chlorophyll.
She is absolutely the sunshine that makes my plant grow. 100%.
That is very nice to hear.
Well, it's
I-
the truth. So.
It is. Well, that's good to hear. Now kiss. And I'm,
Oh, kiss him.
Mwah.
Look at that.
okay, you got that right on
See
microphone.
that? I got the world champion kiss. Oh my God,
got
it's
the
changed my life.
Lucky.
Fantastic.
You can get one too.
No,
I mean, we'll pass them all around. I mean, $5.
that's diseases. Do you see these people running across the street towards you right now?
Yeah,
They're probably
the
coming to
crowds are-
celebrate.
the
That
crowds
little
are coming
dog-
to celebrate
They
with
also
The-
me.
brought their dog.
The dog is like, oh my God, it's the world champion. Woof, woof, woof.
They're here to celebrate.
Celebrate.
Me, you know. Hello, guys. Welcome. How are you?
Hey, wait, can I introduce you to the world champion right here at Goatee of the world?
Wow.
That's not
Congratulations.
The world!
What was your design?
Goatee. It's a goatee. It's a natural goatee.
Y'all don't do designs though with the goatees?
No, those guys are on the other side of the bridge.
Yeah, those guys are over there. We're the natural ones.
Yeah. They're still watching the bats in the dark.
Yeah.
They're a little slow.
They're not. Thank you. They're not world champions getting interviewed.
How many?
Yeah.
How long has that been?
Length,
No, time-wise. Time.
5 years.
Fondle my
5 years.
beard. It says fondle my beard.
Yeah, there you go.
It really,
You
but that's
fondled my
that.
beard.
I know. But you don't read the fine print. It says, please ask first.
It's okay. It's okay. You're perfectly fine.
But usually on the back side of the button, it says, or I get to touch your butt.
Yeah. That's the trade-off.
I know.
How that works, but you're good.
I know, we know it's not going to happen, but you're fine, you're fine. Okay, you guys can continue on your way. Thank you for stopping.
Thank you for
Stopping
stopping
to-
and seeing me.
I know.
Thank you.
Make sure you tell all your friends about you met the world champion Goatee.
Absolutely. You all are welcome. Isn't that what you tell people? I don't wear hats. My hair looks too good to wear hats. Y'all don't understand. That's how this all works. Yeah.
He thinks it's it.
What happened?
I don't know. The ride's here, maybe? I don't know.
My limo is here. Thank you.
Guys on
I
motorcycles.
appreciate it.
Cheer. Yes, okay, I got to go. Thank you for the interview. Until we should do this on every street corner across America.
And anytime.
Awesome, dude.
See ya.
See you guys.
Oh.
Ow!
I didn't. I was
No, I
trying
know.
to See you, buddy.
Let me hug the wife. Oh, congratulations,
Thank
guys.
you. You guys have a great night.
Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep tonight after spending all this time with the world champion Goatee. He's really inspiring. He had a lot of inspiring things to say tonight. Here, I'll go in. We were just talking to the world champion. Listen to this. World champion.
Just let him drive.
Jeez. Okay, I'll let him drive. But he can hear what I have to say.
He's doing a podcast.
World champion Goatee. We were just talking with him. Natural goatee, #1 in the world. Yes.
The world champion.
Is he
Of what?
the
The
world?
world?
The yes.
World champion of the world.
Man, you guys are not fun. I'm just. You know what? I'm just gonna end this right now because you guys are just no fun anymore.
How dare you, Sakura?
I know. We get away from them, and it's like, oh, now you're gonna be not cool to me. I used to be cool when I hung out with the world champion.
Now we're all lame. We're all peasants.
We're back
There's
to.
some champions in this car.
I know. No champions.
You're all okay in my mind.
I know. Well,
Pieces of trash floating around.
You've
I know.
all won my heart.
now we're really bringing the attitude down real quick. We need to get back to Aaron as soon as possible.
Don't worry, there's a bunch of more world champs at the hotel. Remember, we're stocked with them.
You want me to video chat Aaron so you can talk to him again?
Dude, I miss you. Let's. All right. Well. Okay. Well, we'll just end this right now because now it's just got to be all downhill from here on out because after hanging out, shut up, Wags. I don't think you really are sorry because if you were a champion, you wouldn't say you were sorry.
Oh, man, that could have burned. Damn, brutal.
Hey, I'm sorry if the arrogance of the world champion Goatee rubbed off on me.
What place did you get, Scott?
I don't know yet.
Left out.
That's what position, Dave.
Bent over. No,
Bent over. All right. Wow, that was a lot. Hopefully you're still with me here, and that's a long episode. So there's a lot to take in there, and like I said, I had to cut a whole bunch out of that one. But Aaron he's a talker. He just wants to keep going and going and going, and that's what I love about him. So hopefully down the road you'll be seeing some fun one-offs with him every time that we can get together. We'll probably whip the mic out and do some fun recordings. So hopefully I see him soon, and hopefully you enjoyed this. Once again, thebeardcaster.com to find out more information about myself, the podcast. Gee, I'm not a website, for God's sakes. I'm a human. I'm stupid. But you can go there, get hooked up to me through Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Email me. Come on, people. Email me, scott@thebeardcaster.com. If you have any questions, if you got a competition coming up and you'd like me to head out there and, check it out or whatever, just, hey, email me. Whatever. I'm just an email away. If, by some chance, you are subscribed to me on iTunes and you've downloaded the new update for your phone, if you've downloaded the new update for your phone, the iOS 11, when you go to Apple Podcasts, it's so easy to rate and leave a review. So I would greatly appreciate if you enjoy the podcast to rate and review the show, and I would be so indebted to you. So thank you very much. So I guess that's about all I have for you today. Please share this with a friend. Tell someone. We're getting to about 50 episodes here. We're going strong now. So let everyone know so we can, get and give me some feedback if you guys have some ideas for some episodes. I have a ton of stuff in the works and stuff like that. It's not that I need ideas, but if there's something specific that you would like me to cover, let me know, and I will try to accommodate you. So I hope you all have a great week. Remember, hug a friend, give your cat a high five, and pet your dog, and make sure your grandma's spayed and neutered. So until next week, have a good one. Ciao.